Hi, this is Jen Joliker, and welcome back to the Pillars of Leadership program. We're here to talk about the stellar interview process. This next pillar is making sure that your newest recruits are set up for instant successes right from the very start. And that is where the stellar interview comes into play. Here's the truth. Industry standard in direct sales is that 70% of recruits never sell a thing. Would you like to rise above this average and start making exceptional money from your team sales? Of course you would. So let's dig into a process that helps you filter out those who don't take action and essentially waste your very precious time and energy. The quality of your recruits is the direct result of the quality of your recruiting. Basically, you get what you're looking for. So I ask you, what are you looking for? How about attracting people that will work their Athena's business? We know this, that if you keep doing the same things you know you're supposed to do, things will get better, they'll turn around, your business will increase, the quality of the recruits who join your team will be exceptional. So this process is something I'd like you to learn and implement and stick to and do over and over and over again until it becomes second nature. It's time for you to start leading from the moment you interview your potential team member. Here's what we know. Your business will improve when you take action. So here is an easy-to-follow action plan that will transform your team and bring you much more joy as you recruit new team members. So this process will basically show you how to filter out those whiners and set up the winners. It will help you build a winning team so you can become financially secure, earn more money and win more prizes. It's duplicatable, so you can teach your team members the same steps. And the most important thing, you will attract higher quality, driven people. Each potential team member is different, and your Athena's business allows you the flexibility to cater to each person's needs when it comes to recruiting. Now here's the person we love the most, that person who recruits themselves. They see what you do, they love it, and they want to know where is the dotted line they need to sign on so that they can become a goddess or Adonis on your team. We love these people. However, most people find themselves with a genuine interest and they are looking for more information so that they can make an educated decision as to whether Athena's is right for them. There are also those people who are comparing companies within our industry. They're even more valuable as they will know before they even start what the benefits are of joining Athena's compared to other companies. So once you've provided your potential recruits with a recruiting Instapack and then determine with them what would be most helpful, either a phone interview or an interview in person, you can get to the interview process, and let's dig right in. The first thing that you need to remember about recruiting is that it's not about you. What recruiting really is about is what you can teach others to do and getting them to do it on a consistent schedule. And it all boils down to asking the right questions from the very beginning. The right questions. Here they are, the right questions. So question number one is the first one you should start off with when you're interviewing somebody. And here it is. Why do you want to start your own Athena's business? This question will give you an overall view of your recruit's intentions. And you're going to hear things like, I need to make extra money. I want to quit my miserable day job. I want to find a way to stay home with my kids. I hate keeping them in that daycare. Or I need money for my college expenses. Or I need money to send my kids to college. Or I'm saving for college. After you get their answers, you can then tell them how Athena's can help them. Because as we say here at Athena's is the answer. Because we have a great business opportunity. We can fill that void. We have a part-time business opportunity that offers full-time pay. We have a flexible business opportunity. People can choose their own hours and work when they want. We have incentives, incredible incentives and prizes that are offered all year round. And, one of the things that is a fabulous benefit to Athena's is that Everyone who joins is changed forever. Whether it's just a little or a whole lot, owning your own Athena's business creates the space for personal and professional growth. So after you ask them this question, why they want to join Athena's, the next thing to do is to tell them what the Athena's job description actually is. And I took some time. I broke this down to 3 simple lines. What is the job description of a goddess or Adonis? And here it is. 1, love the products. 2, share the products. 3, find others who love and want to share the products too. Isn't that simple? Once you share that with them, they'll know exactly what's expected. Okay, so now let's get to question number 2. What are you willing to do to get what you want? This is another very important question. The answer they give you will tell you a lot about their drive and their commitment. Here's question number 3. Are you ready to begin immediately? This answer gives you an indication of their interest in the opportunity and whether they're ready to go right away. And if they're not, you can help them get to the yes. Okay, next question, number 4. Are you willing to learn how to have the success you want? Let's face it, to be successful in direct sales, one must be willing to participate in the initial training. It's not negotiable. And it's best that they're open to ongoing training because we know the more they learn, the more they earn. So their answer here will let you know if they're even open to learning. Question number 5. How much money do you want to make per week? This is a great question, and I love it because it sets you up to show them the money. By knowing exactly how much money they want to make per week, not per month because that's too broad, per week, because that's what most people are used to. How much am I going to make per week? That's what most jobs, how they pay you is by the week. This allows you to create an action plan for them right here at this interview. How much money do you want to make per week? Okay, ready for the next question? Here we go. Question number 6. What do you want to do with the income you will earn? Basically, you're getting their why. So if, their why is I want to make enough money to send my daughter to dance class, I want to make enough money to build an addition on my house, I'm saving for a wedding, knowing exactly what their why is helps you keep them in alignment with their goals going forward. And how wonderful to know right from the very start what they're going to do with their Athena's money. Okay, final question. How many hours are you available per week to invest in your business? And again, we're not doing it per month, per week, because that's how most people go to work. They want to know what the hours are per week. So here you are asking them, how many hours are you available per week to invest in this business? Knowing how many hours they can invest will actually help you give them a realistic answer about what is necessary to meet their goals. Okay, this is the fun part. Show them the money. Once they have answered you, these initial questions, you now get to show them this really cool formula. And it's super easy, and I'm going to take you through it right now. So let's just say they wanted to earn $300 per week, okay? So a direct selling leader helps people by helping them manage the goals they've set for themselves. Isn't that cool? So say that back to them. Tell them before you show them the money, now, here's what you need to do in order to reach the goals that you have set for yourself. Okay, so they want to make $300. Let's take them through it. The average Athena's party is $500. And let's take it from the base buying discount, like a Freedom Goddess, 35% buying discount, okay? So that would earn them $150 in profit after party processing fees. So if they make $150 profit per party, they do 2 parties per week, they will earn that $300 that they're looking for. Okay, so that's easy, that's the money, but now let's talk about the time, because there's an investment of time here. That doesn't, the $300 just automatically doesn't show up in their doorstep. They got to do some stuff. So here's the stuff they have to do. 1 hour of hostess coaching times 2 parties per week equals about 2 hours. 1 hour of prep time times those 2 parties equals 2 hours. 4 hours at the party times 2 parties is 8 hours. 1 hour post-party, which is putting in your party if you're Freedom or placing your supply order, writing out your thank you card, doing a little bit of follow-up, okay, times 2 parties is another 2 hours. So the total hours invested per week is 14 hours. So now here's the reality. Dun, dun, dun. 14 hours equals $300 in profit. So now once you've showed them the per week investment, now you can show them the overview of the month. So let's show them what a month could look like. In 1 month, with 2 $500 parties, that's $1,000 in retail sales per week, okay, they would sell, times 4 weeks, of course, 4 weeks in a month, they would sell $4,000 in retail sales per month, which means they would earn $1,200 profit in 56 hours. Not too bad. Sandy and I just did the math, and basically this person would be making about $21.50, $22 an hour. Not bad money, way better than working at Walmart. So not only are they making money and they're investing time, they're also earning some of the coolest perks that Athena's offers. And now there are a lot, and we don't want to overwhelm them, so let's just start with the basics, okay? 2K paves the way. So this person is selling $1,000 a week, $4,000 a month basically. So they've earned 2K paves the way. What does that mean for them? That means they get $50 in free product of their choice. They get a 35% coupon to give away to a customer or a hostess, or put in a Facebook contest, whatever, or they can give it to someone they love. Doesn't matter. They get it. It's theirs. They can use it the way they'd like. They also get an entry for our monthly maid service drawing. They also get an entry for a $100 cash drawing, which leads to a $1,000 end of the year drawing. So those are some really cool perks that they're earning in addition to great money. Okay, so now here's the question that is like the burning question, right? You've taken them through all of this. Now, are you willing to commit to the time required to earn the income that you desire? This is going to take you to one of 3 answers. And to take you through the first 2 answers, I'm going to turn things over to the co-creator of this program, Goddess, team leader, amazing team leader, should I say, of the team with heart, the Orgasmics,
Yep.
Sandy Julian.
Thanks, Jen. So yes, there are 3 answers. Yes, maybe, and no. And we're going to talk about no and maybe. So let's get started. So we're going to start with no. If they say no, it's okay. It's a good thing. You've just saved both of you a lot of frustration and wasted energy. Thank them for their time and offer to be a resource in the future for any and all romance product needs. Let them know that if they ever change their mind, you'll be happy to meet with them again to discuss the possibilities. Life changes. Ask if they would like to be kept on your list for future specials for parties and or recruiting specials. Ask if they mind being on your newsletter mailing list. Be sure to end your interview on a positive note. You never know when your paths will cross again, and when they do, you want it to be a happy meeting. What if the answer is maybe or I'm not sure? Sometimes your interviewee may be unsure and require time to think about the information. They might even have some reservations. Ask them what they think about the information they've reviewed and what burning questions they have with regard to the business. Answer their questions as completely and honestly as you can. If you don't know the answer, write the question down so that you can check with your team leader and get back to them. During the decision-making process, potential recruits may have obstacles that are preventing them from joining. Ask them what it is that's holding them back. You may be able to help them with a solution. When you understand that direct sales and home party plans have so many benefits, it's easy to find solutions to these problems. It's your job as the recruiter to guide them through the options and alternatives that are available to help them remove or get around those obstacles. If the person is truly interested, your suggestions will be seen as helpful and resourceful, so you don't have to feel that you're being pushy or that you're not recognizing the validity of their challenges. Here are some common obstacles and solutions that you can offer. So the first obstacle we're going to talk about is, what if they say, my parents or partner would be mortified if they found out I was selling sex toys? Okay, that's a very common fear. So a solution that you can offer is that some of our distributors choose to disclose only that they sell bathing, spa, massage, and aromatherapy products to those who they feel might be disapproving of our adult novelty products. Others may fully disclose what they do, expecting a negative response, and might be surprised at the support they find once their friends and family realize that Athena's maintained such high standards of professionalism from our distributors. Sending your potential recruit a link to the Mother Goddess's demo might be helpful so that their parents or partner can see that our distributors use proper medical terminology and present the products in such a tasteful, professional manner. This can put them at ease. Another obstacle, I don't have enough time to run a business. So, if someone's worried about that, ask them to think about what things that they would be able to stop doing or do less of if they had more money coming in, a separate stream of income from what they're used to now. What can they delegate to other family members, even if it's only on a temporary basis? Are there things that they do that they don't have to do? They might be surprised at how little time it takes to run a successful business. Depending on how many parties they want to be doing, they may only need 6 to 15 hours per week. Another obstacle, I don't have the money to purchase a starter kit. This one's very common, but you have a couple things you can offer. They can host a free party and use their hostess credits to pay for their starter kit through our Hostess to Goddess program. Or they could borrow the money from a friend or family member because they should be able to pay them back within their first 1 to 3 parties. As you saw when we discussed, when Jen discussed how much money you make in an average party, you can see that that would be taken care of really quickly. Another concern, I'd never be successful as an Athena's goddess or Adonis. I wouldn't know how to get parties. I don't know much about sex, so I wouldn't know how to do the presentation. Well, compared to other companies in this industry of adult novelty home party plans, and even those of other industries, Athena's provides far more resources, initial training, and support for our distributors. Continued educational opportunities are provided live, by streaming video, and by phone several times per month, and include international speakers, a learning resource center, online videos, teletraining recordings, and more. We provide a private distributor-only message board where distributors can post their availability and/or parties that need coverage, and our office distributes party leads that we receive via our website or by phone. We will teach them how to get parties and provide tons of resources that they can utilize until they're confident in their abilities to master the skills of booking parties and presenting the products. Timing and follow-up. Sometimes you meet someone who's interested, but the timing isn't right for them to join immediately. In fact, most people do not make the decision to become a distributor at their first Athena's party. Statistically, the majority of people who join your team will likely be repeat customers, hostesses, or recruit leads that you stay in touch with, checking in every few weeks or months depending on what is preventing them from joining now. The more positive exposures they have to you and Athena's, the closer they become to saying yes. Let them know that you're very interested in working with them and ask if they would mind you following up with them in the future. Ask if you can check in with them in a few weeks, over the summer, after the holidays, once they graduate. Then make a note in your date book so that you won't forget to call them. When you contact them in the future, let them know that you were impressed when you met them and that they're worth pursuing. It's a compliment and lets them know that it's about them versus about you and how you would benefit if they join. Keep things light. It helps to make notes each time you speak with someone so that you can show them that you care about what's going on in their lives. Ask how their children are feeling if they were sick the last time you chatted with them. Follow up with them after surgery or send a card if they experienced a loss in their family. Send a note thanking them for considering the Athena's opportunity and letting them know that it's okay that they're not ready to join right now, but that you'd love to stay connected so that you can be there to support them whenever they are ready. Some people find that maintaining a spreadsheet, listing the dates that you reached out to your potential recruits and any notes from when you speak with them, helps keep things organized. Others keep files with notes in them for each person who expresses an interest. Whatever you decide, know that the fortune is in the follow-up. Stay consistent with your follow-up. Stay organized about it, and your team is sure to grow as you cultivate those seeds of interest. There are still additional success steps to take during the interview process for your newest team member. So take the test for this module, and I'll see you in the next module, They Said Yes.